This live stream, I'm going to be sharing with you real data that people have researched and found and have done where you can find ways to actually grow with shorts. There was a study done, 3.3 billion views of shorts studied across multiple different niches and channels. We want to talk about that data today and take a look at how can we maybe alter our content to kind of appeal to what they're kind of finding in those findings. Super interesting stuff. If you want to grow on shorts, this is the stuff you need to pay attention to. The links, the whether clicks matter, likes, shares, all these different things. So super interesting stuff. It's got me excited. I can't wait to share it with you guys. Should be pretty awesome. And if you are watching this live stream, my regular people, like Pacey, Elvira, we got Praveen coming back in. I haven't seen you in Clubhouse in ages. Nice to see you. We've got Starika here. Hello. Oh no, tornado warning. Not good. It's really hot here. We had some tornado watches when we had storms come in. It's like 80 today, which is very abnormal for Wisconsin. We got Prompt Jungle, Marshall. What is up? Mr. Paul, the CEO, is in here as well. Nice to see you all here. And if you're wondering what on earth has happened to Colin's studio, as you can see, there's a box here. I'm moving. I'm moving in a week. So the whole studio has been taken down. I just left up these two lights. So I'd be able to do this live stream before we begin the moving process. Kind of starting next weekend. So there probably will not be a live stream next week. I'm probably not going to start up doing something till around May 1st, just so we can move in. I can get my studio set up and get ready to record again. So yeah, this is right now what's going on. Not the perfect setup, but that's all right. We're going to roll with it. Should be pretty good. You were worried, but it's fine. Awesome. Yeah. Hopefully all works out. Otherwise, I'll be in the basement with you. What are we learning tonight? Let's get into it. So what I want to share with you guys, I don't know if you know who Paddy Galloway is, but a really smart dude when it comes to YouTube. Works with a lot of channels. He's worked with Mr. Beast. He's worked with a few other creators as well. Very smart guy. And he posted a tweet thread more recently here. And what I want to do is actually go through this with you just to share the information in here that he has uncovered about shorts. And this is stuff that you can take today and be able to use for shorts to help you grow. So super interesting stuff. I'm about to get into it. Let me just go over here real quick. I got to get over to my channel here for a second. I'm going to pause myself. And we're going to do that. Skadoosh. Awesome. That worked. It's continuing. We didn't need a total influx of ha-has coming through. All right, let's take a look at this. So this is what Paddy Galloway posted. It says, we studied 3.3 billion views to decode the YouTube Shorts algorithm. What makes a short viral? How much money can you make? Are they actually good for growth? Here are our findings. So here's kind of a look at all these different, like this views versus swiped away graph. But here's where it kind of gets interesting. The study was conducted across 33 YouTube channels in different niches with 5,400 shorts included. Myself and my lead analyst, Chris Galetta, put a ton of work into this, and the results are interesting. Let's start with a question. What length should my shorts be? Put in the chat how long your shorts are typically. I'm curious what you are currently posting with yours. So looking at the shorts included in our study, this graph shows the distributions by video length. Pretty nice spread, but most people appear to be making shorts between 20 and 40 seconds. Is that the case with you? Are your shorts between 20 and 40 seconds? Pacey says 10 to 40 seconds. Really short shorts were pretty rare. So most people weren't in this 134 range. A lot of people were in the 30 to 40-second range. And then there were some that made it to the full 60 seconds. Elvira says 30 to 60 seconds for her. Marshall says 30 seconds or so. We got 30, 19 to 30, 10 to 40. Yeah, my shorts are usually in that lower section too. I don't usually try to go over the 30 seconds. But here's the interesting part. So pay attention to, so 30 to 40 seconds is like the biggest amount, 1,127, and then also 774 at the 60-second mark. There's a key why I'm pointing out this smaller number here for 60 seconds. But what is the best length to make for performance? The initial findings here show a clear relationship between length and views. Longer shorts in the study performed much better on average. There will be other forces at play here, but this is pretty staggering. So take a look at that. Out of all these shorts that they grabbed and studied and posted, the average videos by video length, if you were posting 50 to 60-second shorts, the average was 1.7 million views. Compared to if you post a 30 to 40-second short, the average was only 690,000 views. I don't know if that makes sense, but that means all these people, even though there's only 774 videos that were 50 to 60 seconds, they accounted for the most average amount of views. So length plays a super big part in your short content. And I'll be the first to say, whoa, holy cow, I had no idea. Go lawn, baby, as Starika says. Go lawn. You need to go lawn with your shorts. For me, okay, this is what I've learned. On Clubhouse, I've been in a lot of rooms with TikTok creators and things like that. And they would tell me, at least on the TikTok algorithm, usually like 13 seconds is the best like sweet spot. Sure, make your content as long as it needs to be. That's all good. But if you can create a 13-second TikTok, boom, you're set. So in my head, going over the shorts, I was like, okay, I want to keep it short to the point. You know, with YouTube Shorts and the camera, like it's automatically on 15 seconds. So maybe I should just stay within that 15 seconds instead of doing 60. That's not what their data is showing. They're not showing. If we go and look again at the people who posted 10 to 20-second shorts, the average views that short got was 90,000. And there were a lot of people in that range, this range, and those views were not getting a million views. The average was 50 to 60 seconds. So that is what we've got to be posting, apparently. Data gets way more interesting, too. What is up, Mr. Jack? If I post a 50 to 60-second short, it's a video instead. Make sure it's a vertical video. It has to be vertical and under 60 seconds. So long as it's that, it will be considered a short. We got a wow. Well, I'm going to start my shorts being 60 seconds. Same here. I'm going to be drawing out my shorts and adding more to them. Repair Studio says, I actually feel like need to make them super short because I know I don't like the super long TikToks unless they're really entertaining. Interesting. So... And my preference has kind of been on the shorter side too. I don't think I've ever sat through like a 60-second short, but I am curious if I was to do like shorter video editing tutorials, if those would work for shorts where I could cram something into a 60-second. So I've been thinking like that or making them very entertaining. But yeah, it would be hard to keep it entertaining for 50 to 60 seconds, but that data is nuts. You need some bigger shorts. If you've been wearing a large, you got to get into a double XL here, apparently, because apparently that's what's going to be needed. Let's see. Taking a look at some of these other comments here. The conversion from short sub to long form sub is very hard. No short viewer will watch long form content. It's very rare, and there is no money in shorts. So I think best is just to focus on long form. very good point here. I actually appreciate this comment quite a bit, because you can get a lot of subs from shorts, and I think I've seen a lot of channels who've gotten subs from shorts, but then those people don't go and watch the long form. However, and here's the interesting thing, and this would be a great question just to ask everyone here. Do you think that are there creators that you'll only watch with shorts and you'll never watch their long form? Like for me, it's like I watch both. I watch both people. I'll watch, like, what creator who comes to the top of my head is Alex Hormozy. I'll watch his shorts and I'll watch his long form content. I'm interested in both. So if I subscribe to him through the shorts feed, which I did, and I already had subscribed to him, like, I will still watch both forms of that content. And I wonder, is there just an audience on YouTube who never watch long form? Does that exist? Is there just an audience on YouTube that never watches a long form video? I just cannot picture that existing, where people open a YouTube app, they click on the short shelf, and then they never watch a long form video. I will say that depending on my mood, let me know this, guys. Depending on my mood, I may only watch shorts when I click on the app for YouTube, because I'm in a shorts mood. I just want to scroll through shorts. And there's other times where I open a YouTube app and I'm like, oh, I want to watch a long form video. I want to consume long form content. So there's like these different moods that I may want to watch one type of content and another type of content. Let me know if that's similar to you guys. Let's see if there's any other. Do you know any free tools that will help me to grow? At least in the case of shorts, the best tools you can probably get are tools that are going to increase engagement on your videos. I mean, CapCut already does a pretty good job of that. You can add auto captions and transitions and B-roll and different things like that. Maybe investing in stock footage. Like I have Envato Elements. I think I have a link in the description where you can get Envato Elements. But something like that, they have a lot of free stock footage, professional stock footage you could add over your videos, different graphics and things like that. That'd probably be the best thing for on the short side, because again, it's looking like them long shorts are really what's going to matter. Does the vertical nature of the video separate it from short from long? Yes, exactly. So right now, even if you posted a video in 2010 and it was vertical and under 60 seconds, it automatically becomes a short. So I think I actually have a video from like 2015 on an old channel that's vertical. If I go back to it, it'll be as if it was a short. So as long as it's vertical and under 60 seconds, it's automatically on the short shelf. That's what separates kind of thing. So even things that weren't even meant to be on the short shelf are on the short shelf just because it's a vertical video and under 60 seconds. So it's all forced into that shelf. Let's see. Where's Mudgrub? His shorts kill me, right? Where's our shorts king from the chat? Hopefully he'll stop in. Because I feel like this would be right up his alley, and I'd love to hear how he's experienced that. But let's keep going with this, because some of this information is really good. I'll be stuck in the comments forever. But very interesting. It's very much looking like long form and short form is the way to go. Here's what Patty has found here in this study. Look at average view duration and views. The gap becomes even bigger. Shorts, where the average view duration was higher than 50 seconds, averaged 4.1 million views. Just making a long short isn't the goal. Making a short that holds people for as long as possible is. So as long as this 50 to 60 second short got someone to the 50-second mark, on average, that short got 4.1 million views. That is wild. That is nuts. Insane. I have like crazy. And I wonder, and this is the one thing I'm wondering with this information too, like right now, my shorts get more views from search than the actual short shelf. So I wonder how my shorts will perform if they are on a certain topic, like a tutorial on like how to do something in CapCut or something else. maybe an InShot tutorial, who knows? So I make it into a vertical video. It's 60 seconds long. People watch it through till the end. Will that get served now more on the short shelf, or will it just forever continue to get search views? That's something I'm interested in. Maybe I can give you guys that data in the future, but holy cow. If you can just make a 50 to 60 second short and get that average view duration past 50 seconds, on average, you're going to have 4.1 million views. It's nuts. Goodness me. Oh, I accidentally clicked on that photo. Back up. There we go. So, launch shorts, get them to the end. Takeaway one, Patty puts here. The shorts algorithm does, unsurprisingly, appear to favor longer videos that hold viewer duration well. However, there were outliners at all lengths, so don't feel you have to make your video a certain length. So there were outliners, even though these are the averages. Even though the average is 4.1 million views, the average here for 30 to 40 seconds is 1.3 million. The average 0.1 million average views by average view duration. I think that's interesting. But still, there are outliners. That doesn't mean that, oh man, this is a 30-second short, I should just not post it. Like if you filmed it and you really only have 30 seconds of content, you really only have 15 seconds of content, leave it at that. Don't go past it if you don't want to. However, if you do have a way to cram all that content in and keep it engaging and get people there, I would still think aim for the average over here, because that's pretty astounding. What else? Continuing here, Patty says, what else does the shorts algorithm look at? YouTube recently added this metric. Is it useful, or is it like click-through rate? Or is it like click-through rate for long-form videos, an important performance metric for YouTube's recommendation system, but rarely that helpful to creators? So here's our initial results subject to more testing. This graph shows percentage of viewed versus swiped away, VVSA, along the bottom. As you can see by the line, shorts with under 60% VVSA rarely performed well, the red. The best performing shorts were typically between 70 to 90%. So you have to have a high percent viewed versus swipe away. If there's too much people swiping away from your video, you're going to encounter issues with that video getting views. So this, you probably want to keep an eye on. However, starting here, it's pretty clear that having a high percentage here doesn't guarantee success, much like click-through rate for long-form videos. So pay attention to this metric, but don't over-obsess over it. If you get under 60% here, though, you're probably in trouble. This is one I think is really interesting. What about engagement metrics, likes, shares, comments, etc.? We didn't observe any strong relationships with performance here. That's not to say they don't matter. Like with the long-form algorithm, YouTube may consider them for satisfaction scoring, more testing needed. So they didn't observe any strong relationships with performance, whether someone liked, whether they commented, whether they shared, didn't seem to play an effect. Obviously, they say more testing is needed, but that does stand out quite a bit, seeing how they were able to gather all this information and see, long-form video, keep people watching that short till the end. But not necessarily that these likes and these comments and different things are actually playing a super important role with how well your short performs. Colin Michael, did you see my message on your last vid comments? You got competition. Anyways, I got a question about some features in CapCut. I'm not sure. Was it about there being like another CapCut creator? I might have saw that. I'm not sure if that was the comment. So maybe I saw it. There's a lot of people putting out CapCut content out there, but I'm all for it. The more people putting out CapCut content, the bigger that community can grow, to where when I do post a CapCut video, it has the chance to get a ton more views. So I sure hope there is someone posting CapCut content. That lets me know what I should continue to post on too. Colin, you should make a live stream just answering questions from your chat. I do that from time to time where I have just like a straight up YouTube CapCut Q&A, and we could always convert this over to that in the final half here as we approach the 30-minute mark. So if you do have questions, feel free to drop them, because that's what we're having. We just want to have a straight discussion on shorts, or if you have questions that kind of lean towards lawn form or even CapCut Repair Studio, we can go there because obviously this is all about you guys. But yes, I do have those streams from time to time. Let's see. Oh, this is at Team Fishy. Let's see here. Going through the comments. Colin usually does in every stream, but can't guarantee he will on this stream. I think about that's in reference to the questions there. Ooh, this is actually interesting, even though it's directed at Expired Milk. I heard something about posting your vids at 3 o'clock. So what I've heard, and I don't think Patty gets into this. We'll continue on with what Patty was writing, because there's still a bit more in there that'd be interesting to look at. But from what I've heard from other people and seen, when you do post does play a role. So my siblings who make Minecraft shorts, they usually post when school is out or during the weekend. They usually plan that out. So they're not going to post at like 10 a.m. when kids are in school. They're going to wait till after, because they do know that they have a younger audience there. So what I would do as of right now, I think it might be worth it to look at, if you have the information in your YouTube analytics, you can go to the audience tab and you can see when your audience is online. Whenever that is the highest amount, that's probably when you want to upload your shorts. For me, that's like 6 to 10 a.m. Every single day is always the majority of my viewers are on. I don't know if that means you guys are watching shorts, or you're just watching YouTube in the morning, or if that means that some of you guys are watching YouTube here in the US, but then there's others in the UK, and there's others in India and the Philippines, all on YouTube at the same time, which makes it the most optimal. I'm not exactly sure, but if I'm going to upload a short, I'm probably going to upload it, and then I'll probably schedule it for 6, 7, 8 a.m. in the morning, because that's when my audience is online. So when they go to the short shelf, that might be an optimal spot. Where can I get really great music without paying music or getting any copyright issue, says Gamingly. What I would do, and let me get a drink of water. It's hot here. If you can't tell by my red face, it is hot in here, and I can't have the fan on because I'm recording. 2 recommendations I would give. Number 1, if you're going to post on YouTube, YouTube has their own YouTube music library. You do need to have, well, you don't have to, but it's more easier to access it on a computer. You just have to open YouTube Studio on your phone through Chrome and request a desktop site, which is a pain in the butt, but you could technically do it that way. The other option that I recommend would be Creator Mix, which is actually made by creators. I believe it's Dee and Nick Nimmin, who have created this site for free, copyright-free music. I think the only requirement they have is that in the description that you reference them. If you go to their website, they'll tell you what you need to put in your description. But it gives you access to a bunch of like awesome background music that you can use. So Music Mix, and then also just the built-in YouTube music would probably be good. Let's see here. Go into a few more questions, and then we'll continue through this YouTube Shorts data here. So if you did just join, we're right now going through a lot of the YouTube data that was just gathered on Shorts on what kind of content performs the best. We'll probably do a little wrap up of everything and put it all together. So here's everything put in there. Let's see. Any other questions coming through? I post at 5 p.m. says Pacey. That's a pretty good time. Yeah, and think about those time zones too when you are posting. Starika celebrates 10 months of membership with Crown Polished. Let's go. We're coming up on that 1 year. That's going to be nuts. You're so awesome. Um, let's see. Mr. Tony Locke is in here. How's it going? Um, oh, am I just that far behind? Goodness gracious. Yes, creator mix. That is what I said. Um, creator mix, just like that. Search creator mix, it should come up. Oh, and you are right with Tony, with there being some lag. Because I never turned off all the devices on my internet so I could live stream. Um, thank you, Tony, for mentioning that. So I'm just going to quickly turn off a few devices here, and then we'll get back to this. So I'm just going to switch a few off, and I don't think I'm actually plugged into the internet, which is a downside, but we're going to make it work still. No worries. But let's actually, as I'm turning these off, we're going to get back to some of what was written here. If you are just joining, we were talking about Patty Galloway actually did a study on YouTube Shorts going over a lot of the major data that they've gathered across a whole bunch of videos. Super awesome. There we go. Now I've got a few of these. There we go. Now I'm back. Whoops. All right. Hopefully that'll help with the lag a bit. But let's keep going, guys. Still some awesome stuff in here. Yeah, right, Elvira? Oops. Colin's screwing up. And actually, before we hop in a little bit further into this, because we're coming up on that 30-second mark, you know what time it is. Today, we are talking about our sponsor, Melon. And guys, this is the official 6 months of them being a sponsor here. They've sponsored this live stream for 6 months. It's been crazy. We're going to see if we can keep them on as a sponsor because they are awesome. They make it super easy to live stream in just 5 clicks. Super awesome. I got to drop, I know Repair Studio has been on me. You got to drop a tutorial on going just through everything with Melon. So I'm going to try and work that out, try to get that video uploaded so we can have an awesome Melon tutorial on here to show you guys. But it's really easy if you do hop into it. Easily streamed to Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, etc. If you are interested, that link is down below. And guys, as I pull up some of these Melon comments, Melon time, Tony with the melons, Elvira, Marshall, Pacey, Sturika. There we go. That's awesome. This is kind of, so because I am moving, next week there's probably not going to be a live stream, probably in May. So we've got a bit of time before then. So for that sake, because there's going to be some time before I am going to live stream, I am going to run the Melon video one more time just because it's funny and I put some work into it and it doesn't get enough airtime. So let's do the Melon video and roll with that just because might not be here for a bit. So let's run. Oh, sorry. So funny. All right, moving on. Let's get into some of this more as we move on. So we talked about likes, shares, comments. It doesn't really matter too much. Reading the comments here too, pretending like it didn't happen. So this might not necessarily matter as much. So maybe we don't need to necessarily encourage the likes, the shares, the comments, etc. Takeaway 2 from Patty is viewed versus swiped away is worth paying attention to. It's important to make your first second really punchy and engaging to hook viewers early into the video. Treat your intro like a thumbnail. Engage metrics don't seem massively important, but we'll test more. Okay, so for people trying to understand the Shorts algorithm, this is all you really need to know. YouTube will personalize recommendations of Shorts. Example, look at watch history to see what someone likes and show enjoyable Shorts that hold attention well to them. Simple. So I think that's really important to keep in mind. That's how YouTube's doing this. When you watch long form videos, it's paying attention to your watch history, and you'll usually see that content in your Shorts feed. So if I watch a whole bunch of a game I like watching, I'm going to start seeing Shorts related to it. Or if you seem to watch a lot of different Shorts and enjoy those, obviously that's going to affect it too. But that's something to keep in mind there. But are Shorts even worth doing? Let's first look at sub conversion. A lot of people have claimed Shorts are cheat codes for subscriber growth, myself included. But does this hold up? Well, actually, our initial findings here show that, on average, long-form videos still convert subscribers better per 10,000 views than Shorts. I was a little surprised by this. But so per 10,000 views, you'll get 22.7 more subscribers versus 16.9 on average. However, this completely changes when filtering to channels with over 1 million subs. Shorts outperform in terms of sub conversion. Why? My theory is these channels are making better Shorts on average that reach more viewers and are using better call to actions inside of those Shorts. So the million sub channels are actually getting way more subscribers from their short videos than long form videos. And chances are it's because they're YouTubers. They know how to make videos. They know how to make call to actions. They're good on camera. They know how to edit engaging content. So depending, your short content could potentially get you more subscribers than long form. But on average, going for long form video appears to be the better way to get subscribers than the short form. So takeaway 3 here, Shorts are definitely a good way to grow your subscribers, especially considering how much lower effort is involved versus a long form video. Important to note, sub counts are not overly important in 2023, but everyone wants more. And then he kind of gets into money a bit here. Let me know if you guys are interested in the money part. Me particularly, I'm not super interested in the money part yet. It's obviously still a growing area, so we'll eventually see how well it's going to be in the monetary side. But just to kind of round that up, what it appears to be is long form videos, 50 to 60 seconds long, usually have the highest amount of views towards them, even though there are outliners in almost all of the categories, from 10 to 20, 20 to 30 second video Shorts, 30 to 40 second Shorts, etc. But on average, the longer Shorts that take up that whole 60-second slot and keep people engaged through that whole 60-second slot usually get more views. So for me, I'm definitely going to be focusing on longer Shorts, seeing if what I can do to get people to watch all the way till the end. And then who knows? Maybe we'll see some million viewed Shorts on this channel, which would be super awesome. But we'll see, I guess, if we get there. But Dane, that's awesome. And then as far as subscribers go, it does seem that long form videos convert better than short videos as far as subscribers go. But at the same time, what it appears to be is if you are good at making content, the Shorts can get you more subscribers than long form videos will for the same amount of views. And I think that part's kind of interesting too, because it's so much easier to get 5,000 views off of a short in like 24 hours versus getting 5,000 views off of a long form video in 24 hours. Heck, sometimes my videos don't get 5,000 views in 24 hours, my long form. So if you're a short content creator, 5,000 views, maybe it gets you 50 subs, let's say. You post 30 of the videos, 30 times 50 is a big number. What is that? 30 times 50? Oh, my math's going to fail here. I want to say it's 1,500. Yes, I'm going with 1,500. So if you made a short that got 5,000 views, and as long as you got 50 subs from those 5,000 views and you posted a short every single day, you'd be at 1,500 subs. It's nuts. So long as you maintain that average 5,000 views and 50 subs per video. But I think that's interesting. It could be a great way to get to that monetization point. Then you only have to worry about getting the watch time or getting 10 million views in shorts. But I don't know. I guess we will see how that is playing out. Starika says, I'm learning from doing both forums. Yeah, both are a way to learn because they both kind of have they have similar strategies, but different strategies. And you're kind of cramming more content into a 60-second short sometimes than the long form, where you can kind of take your time, make sure you have all the information there instead of being so fast and rapid and going real quick. Repair Studio says I'm YouTube's black sheep. Repair Studio says, how is it I see YouTube channels that play copyright music and are not getting strikes? Most are VR videos in games and VR chat. Vive slap me every time, even if it's a short. So they are probably getting not a copyright strike, but a copyright claim. So there are two different things. So a copyright, or maybe, am I confusing those? No, I think that's right. So if you get a copyright claim on your video, that basically means that, you can't use them. They could be technically the same thing. I'll have to double check that. But there are two differences. There's a copyright claim where it's just like, you're not going to make money off of this video. So, that's that, because there's copyrighted content here. So you can't make the money. That goes to the copyright owner, even if it was for a few seconds. Then there is also like an actual YouTube strike. And those, if you get 3 of those, you're kicked off of YouTube. So some people take not saying you do, but some people take the claim and the strike and they mingle them together. But I think you can get away with it. Like for years, I would upload content with copyrighted music and I just wouldn't be able to make money off of those videos. That was it. It was like, oh, well, I just wanted to upload the video anyway. So that's probably why you still see that content out there. What YouTube will do about it in the future, especially in regards to shorts, I don't know. But at least for now, there's plenty of copyright content that goes on. It's just those people won't make money. Just the copyright person usually will. Repair Studio also says short videos don't get as many views here as Facebook Reels. Honestly, thus why it's been a while since my last YouTube upload. Yeah, so depending on what type of content you put out, like Facebook is pretty decent for getting views. Like I've had 1 million viewed video on Facebook happen. But yeah, so I think, and honestly, why not repurpose all our content in that way? Like if we're going to film a video, why not upload it to YouTube and to Facebook and to all these different platforms instead of just, one place where we can get views? We can get all those views, build, a kind of content across a bunch of different social media networks. And that can be useful, especially if there's things like brand deals that you may want to do down the road where you can make some extra money on the side. Or maybe one platform shuts off, like TikTok. Right now, TikTok, it's not looking like it's going to exist in Montana. It's like the first state that might actually put a ban on everyone using it in the state, which is crazy. Like now we're getting closer to a potential ban. I believe the bill is being sent to the governor's desk in Montana. We'll probably hear about it Monday or Tuesday, but I don't know. It's looking pretty like it's going to get banned in Montana. So if your platform disappears, if you take your short form content and you have it on multiple different platforms, you still have that community of people and have access to them. So, yeah, honestly, post that content where your people are, so that way you can grow a community around something you're interested in. And even on Facebook, you can monetize almost in the same way as YouTube. Like you can do affiliate marketing, you can get brand deals, you can build an email list, a course, a product, something like that. There's a lot of different ways you could probably go with that. Let's see. Going through the comments. Tony says vidIQ posted some tips on Twitter for YouTube Shorts. Maybe we should go through those. I didn't see those. I did see this Patty one, and I thought that was interesting. But if anyone here has time, definitely check out what vidIQ might have dropped on that as well. All right. Mr. K says, since your room is empty, you're now so loud. Man, so apparently having stuff everywhere and on the walls helps deter some of the sounds. So I definitely I kind of liked how empty my room is. You guys can't really see it back there, but it's very empty and clean. And I'm like, there's not just stuff everywhere surrounding me. It was kind of nice, but apparently it has to stay there so things can absorb the sound and not bounce everywhere. Probably need to get some more sound panels or something like that. Let's see here. Going through. Elvira thought that was funny. All right. Well, we are in the last about 20 minutes of this live stream. If you do have any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. I'm going to try and answer them before we close it out. So whether it's on Shorts or CapCut or YouTube or just kind of even what we talked about, feel free to leave it there down below. And as I said, I am moving. So this is kind of our last live stream for a bit. Probably going to still keep the live streams going. But we do got to move. We got to get ourselves a new cool studio set up, which is going to be fun. I get to interior decorate. I actually downloaded one of those apps where you can, it's like a home designer app. So I'm going to map out the room and I'm going to move tables and things around and figure out what's the best setup for this. Who knows? I'm even thinking about maybe buying a background, like a proper cool colored background that I can just set up and roll with it. We'll see. We'll see what I end up doing. But where's your lighting? You're going straight cave dweller. It's my man cave. Oh. That's basically what it is right now. But yeah, next time I go live, we will properly be in the right spot with good lighting everywhere. And what's funny, this is my normal lighting for my videos. This is how, and this is just fun tip for all of you guys. This is how important lighting your background is. I look like a cave dweller if you don't light your background. This is how my lights normally are. I've got my light here. I got my light here. This is our regular stream. But because my background isn't lit and there's not a lot of stuff back there, it totally changes the vibe of everything. So you need lights in your background. Otherwise, you look crazy, I guess. Colin, a W. Jax, the pleb. I could not agree more. Let Tony know that. I just asked a question. Tony, where are you moving? I'll tell you where I'm not moving. Utah. I ain't moving to Utah. I am not moving far. I'm still staying in the general Milwaukee area of Wisconsin. But yeah, we're finally we've always been in like our whole entire life being in an apartment, we've always been on like a second floor or a third floor, which has been really annoying. So finally, we've gotten a first floor apartment, which is great. So we never have to walk upstairs. I lived in a third story apartment before, and that was a lot of stairs. It's a lot of stairs. So we finally made it off the third floor and onto a first floor area. So that'll be legit. Um, let's see if we got some questions here. Repair Studios, just like it's melon time. Let's go. I'll do that if we want. I can drop the melon video one more time before we end the live stream, if y'all want. Tell me the best free tools to help me grow on social media without paying for them. Um, so the best free tools for growing on social media. So what social media are you trying to grow on? Probably be the more important question, because the only real tools that exist that I know of, like there's TubeBuddy and vidIQ, which, you know, are kind of helping you figure out search and different things like that, and search volume and what topics are right now have interest and different things like that. As far as other social media platforms, TikTok doesn't have anything, Instagram, Facebook, there's not really any tools out there that help you with that. If you're on a free budget, one of the indicators I always use for figuring out if I should do a video topic is I'll, you know, whatever that idea is that I come up with, whether it's a tutorial or just an idea in general, I want to look it up and see if anyone has done a similar topic. And what I look for is, does this channel, whatever video I find, it's like, is there more views on the video than the channel has subscribers? If that is the case, it is a golden opportunity. With my channel, it's still the case. Like when I looked up how to add music in CapCut, there was videos there that had tons of views on them, and the channel had only a little amount of subscribers. So as long as the views are higher than that channel has subscribers, you're golden. That's my biggest YouTube tip I can give out there that is super useful. So as far as free tools you can download, it's probably not anything completely free that's going to be of use. It's more of, if you want to go free, you're going to have to manually do the content research. So you're going to have to manually figure out, okay, what topics is my audience interested in? What is trending? Are there certain content styles that are working? In content styles, I'm just thinking in my head, I play a game called DayZ, and the content style for that game is storytelling and cinematic and join me on this adventure. And so with that, people are, with it being this like cinematic movie of the game, it's like 50 minutes long. That's the style of content that performs really well for that demographic. Everyone wants to just watch these adventures of people play the game because it's this like massive open world. So looking at your niche, whatever it might be, what's the style? Is it more tutorial based? Is it more entertainment? If so, for both of those, what does that feel like? What is the similar patterns of the high performing videos? So figuring out those different things can be super useful. You know, for me, like competitors, Think Media, Justin Brown of Primal Video, we all have very similar tutorial styles, and they work well because it's all the same audience, and that's how they consume content. That's what's worked in the past, and it still works now. So that's why a lot of our content, you know, can be kind of seen similar because it works. So yeah, that's my advice there, I guess. I have 257 videos and 387 subs. Is that good? So I guess it all depends. Are those shorts or are those long form videos? Normally, as people would say, your first 100 videos are going to suck. But here would be the question. This I think is what's going to determine whether that's good or not. Have you improved? If you look back at your videos from 6 months ago, look back 6 months ago and you watch that video, do you despise it? Are you like, oh, I made so many mistakes, listen to the energy of my voice, why did I edit it this way? If you can't look back 6 months, a year ago and not see an improvement, then it's not good. If you have grown, if you've in that past 6 months, year, and you're like, I've gotten better on camera, or I'm doing better with my voiceovers, or I'm getting better at video editing, or now I'm making better thumbnails. I'm creating a better storyline. I'm creating a better hook at the beginning of my videos that are going to keep people watching till the end. If that is happening, you're doing super well. So don't think that, like, because I think the tendency for a lot of people is to look at that and be like, oh my word, 257 videos and 387 subs. That's horrible. Like, if you look at my channel, I have probably pretty close to that amount of videos on this channel. I've got 175,000 subs. But that doesn't matter, because you're just looking at what I did from 2018-ish and posted on and off. So probably more of, you're looking at what I did from 2020 to 2023. But what you're not looking at is that I really started YouTube in 2014 and have been almost doing this for a decade. So I've had a lot of time to screw up, mess up, learn from mistakes, get better on camera, get better at video editing. And now when I look back at that content, I'm like, oh, that was horrible. I have improved now. So, and Mr. Beast was like this. You look at him 5-6 years ago from where he is today, you're going to see horrible content and horrible editing, nothing really engaging, him just being stupid on camera. But he's improved. Those videos were the stepping stones to get him to where he wanted his channel to be, where he could build a community and grow this, massive empire. So, lawn rant there, expired milk. I'm sorry. Got into it for a minute there. But as long as you're seeing growth, and this goes for everyone, you can look back 6 months, a year ago, and you're like, those videos suck. That thumbnail sucks. I've learned to make better videos than this. You're growing, and you should keep going at it, and you're doing just fine. And I still do that. I look back at my old thumbnails. I'm like, I want to go back and I want to change those. And some of them I do go back and change. So be improving. That's probably the most important indication there. There's some people when first, it took me like to get to 100 subscribers, years. It took me years for my first channel. I think I got 500 subscribers. It took me like 3 years or so to get 500 subscribers. It was long. But that was a learning period. That was learning time. And that's needed. Oh, wait. I'll get to that one, Starika. I just realized I skipped a question. I upload via CapCut at 4K and 60, but still blurry on TikTok. What am I doing differently? Thanks. So, from my understanding, TikTok on a phone will not upload 4K videos. I believe it's either 720p or 480p, but it will not do 4K. If you want to get, if I might be mistaken, but if you want to get 4K or higher picture quality, you have to upload it from a computer. Why that's the case, I don't know. But it is, I have heard people say if you want higher quality TikToks, you got to upload them on a computer. Even though I'm not a massive TikTok expert, I would probably try doing that. I'll probably work the best, from my understanding. Starika says, you're stranded on an island with only one kind of food. What is it? How hot is this island? Hopefully, it's an island that's 60 degrees. It can be much closer to the Arctic or something like that, but it needs to be like 60 degrees, not tropical. If I'm not trying to survive for as long as possible, I'm bringing cookie dough with me because I love cookie dough. If I'm thinking a little more seriously, as if I'm trying to survive, I'd probably bring like chicken. And if I really just wanted to, like, if I'm stuck in a hot area, I'm probably going to bring burgers. I think I'd bring like burger meat so I can make some burgers. I think that's the route I would go, but love cookie dough. But right now I'm in a burger mood, so I'm thinking burgers. But if it's being smart, I'd probably do something chicken so I have protein, and I could probably find vegetation on the island potentially, where I could go that route. But that's my answer there. Elvira says, ask ChatGPT for decor ideas. I might need to do that. ChatGPT, give me 10 different room ideas for an 11 by 11 room. If only ChatGPT could just generate images. So when I ask it, show me like 10 images of a office setup in 11 by 11 room, that'd be the solution there. Let's see. Also, I see Jack says I get lots of subs and views on shorts. When I upload real video, I get about 2 videos. For example, I uploaded a short and got 5.7K views, and then I uploaded a video shortly after and I got 57 views. Yeah, I feel like shorts are definitely the quick route to getting a lot of views. But long form can be the longer long time option. When you think about it, like shorts, they're popping up in a feed. YouTube can see that, oh, this is on a certain topic. Let's try surfing this to some people in that area. I feel like long form is a very much unforgiving. So if you choose a poor topic, that video may never see the light of day. Versus if you choose a good topic, then it may pop up. So I think it's yeah, I think that's why shorts are so much easier for beginners. Less editing, less effort has to go into making the content potentially. Not thinking about a long video, you're just thinking about 60-second video or less. But yeah, that is kind of the. But if you want to build long-term YouTube growth and YouTube community, it seems that long form is the better way to go and a much harder route for getting views and making stuff work. Prompt Jungle says, Colin, just wanted to tell you thank you for the last time channel review. After I changed what you said, my channel got 15K subs in a week and got monetized. Thank you. What? Goodness me. Can I get you to like write a little review snippet of for Colin? You'd make my life if you did that. That is wild. Good for you, Prompt Jungle. Claps. I don't know if people already gave him some claps in the chat, but holy cow, 15K subs in a week and got monetized. Let's go. That's the best. That makes my day, Prompt Jungle. Congrats. That's awesome. I'm glad I could help. All right. Where are we at? Let's get a little higher up here. I have 58 videos and 409 subs. Is that good? In the same way, in the same way we were talking about. As long as you've made improvements over those older videos, you're on track. You are on track. All right. Let's get some final questions before we close it out. Gaming C says, I make gameplay videos that tell stories about superheroes and have background gameplay music. Is that good enough? The audience will decide if it's good enough. If you're getting views and the video is starting to take off and grow, that's a sign that it's good enough. If it's not, it's probably not good enough. And you may have to change things up. Pay attention to those analytics. Pay attention to your audience retention. I think really important, pay attention to your topic. If your topic is just, let's play whatever this game is, it's not going to go anywhere. It has to be an interesting topic so people click on it, or a topic that's on something that people are right now consuming a lot of content on. So, example here, not saying you do Minecraft, but Minecraft Legends is about to come out in 3 days or so. If you make content around that, if you're a Minecraft gamer, that's what everyone's going to be interested in and talking about, because it's a brand new Minecraft game. And people are going to be looking for information on it, tutorial-wise. People are also going to be looking for entertainment content on it that they can consume and watch people play the game. That's going to be a hot topic. So there's going to be a lot of views and interest around there. So making content on that is probably going to be way more important than creating something that might be on a topic that's not as big, if that makes sense. So paying attention to what's right now getting views, what's right now interest, Like there's been a whole bunch of ChatGPT videos people have been releasing because people are trying to gobble up information on that. When the whole metaverse thing was really, really big, every creator was making content around the metaverse because it was a topic people were interested in at the time. And each community, whether it's gameplay, there's communities that are interested in certain topics at a time, certain updates that come out, new discoveries in a new map, new glitches, different things like that. So topic wise, make sure you're covering the things, and your title and your thumbnail show that, so people see it. Starika says, learn from the mistakes. I'm a genius. Absolutely. That's how geniuses are made, is we made a whole crap ton of mistakes and it eventually worked out. How can I insert a PNG in CapCut with no background as an overlay? Just use Chrome, the web browser, Chrome, and whatever you're trying to find, search PNG. And you want to click on a few of those top photos. When you click on that PNG image, if it does not go right away to the little white and gray squares, it's not a real PNG image. When you click on a real PNG image, it might show a white background and it switches to the checkered board thing in the background. That's how you know it's a real PNG image. You save that image to your phone. You can easily add it as an overlay. You go to overlay, add overlay, you go to your photo section, click on the PNG image, and you'll have the background removed. So it does work, but you have to have a PNG image. There's lots of images up there that are like, this is a PNG image, and then it's not. So you might have to download a few different variations onto your phone, but that's the way I do it. We are over. I'm just going to check real quick. Just going to try and grab some quick questions here before we cop out. Do videos from very small YouTubers that aren't shorts get any views? They do. Yes, they do. You can grow. YouTube is no longer like dependent, or if it ever was dependent, on subscribers. It's not. I have a lot of subscribers. I don't get 175,000 views on every video because I have 175,000 subscribers. There's a lot of people subscribe to me that don't watch me anymore or have bought a DSLR, so they don't need to learn mobile editing and stuff. So they're just sitting there subscribed. Very small YouTubers grow every single day. The reason why they grow is they're either covering topics people are searching for, or they're making really good videos on topics people are interested in, and those are getting recommended as people are consuming that content, and it has a good thumbnail and title that gets people to click. Happens all the time, every single day. It might not seem like it, but it does happen. I come across plenty of small YouTube channels that are killing it. I mean, wait, who is just back here? Jungle guy? What is his name? Mr. Jungle? Where's his name? I can't find it. We were just talking about someone in here. He got 15K subs in a week. That's nuts. And I believe he was not that big of a channel when that happened. Paul the CEO says, I've been watching a lot of Minecraft Legends content recently. Me too. I'm going to play it right when it releases. I'm pumped. Paul the CEO, we are going to team up. We are going to be the overlords and take over and destroy bases. Let's do this. All right. We got to hop off here. Before we do, though, this is sponsored by Melon. They have sponsored us for 6 months. If you've been here part of the live streams, you haven't checked them out, that link is down below in the description. So definitely show them some love. I can't believe they've been sponsoring this for 6 months. Hopefully to continue into the future, especially with podcasting coming up. I'm planning on using them for my podcast, because you can do a video podcast with them as well and upload that audio to YouTube, or you can live stream your podcast to YouTube in just 5 clicks with Melon. So definitely check them out. Should we play the video one more time? Put it in the chat. Put in the chat if we should play the cheesy Melon video one more time. Let's see. Prompt Jungle. Prompt Jungle's the amazing dude who's grown super quick. even as a smaller creator, if I'm not mistaken. But let's go. Yes, Paul the CEO is like, no, we are not doing this. One last time. Elvira says yes. Pacey, you can't say yes twice. That's cheating. All right, we got more yeses than no's. I'm going to catch you all in May. Thank you so much for being here. And with that being said, I'm sorry, Paul. I didn't mean to let you down, but here we go. Let's go. All right. I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for being here. I'll see you next time.